Dulwich Hamlet arrive at the Dew Event Stadium this evening with the aim of moving 5 points clear in the table. The home side have lost the services of some of their biggest players in recent weeks as financial troubles strike the club, with Ben Dudzinski, Harry Barker and Jake Reed just 3 names to have left. They make 4 changes from the side which lost to Enfield Town 10 days ago. Dulwich moved back to the summit of the table with a brilliant 3-0 win over Worthing on Sunday. Looking for back-to-back wins for the first time in 2 months, they opt to keep an unchanged starting 11 and subs bench, and all eyes will be on Naran Clunis as he looks to reach 100 goals in pink and blue. The Hamlet have won their last 4 on the bounce against the Trawler boys. Can they continue that run this evening? Again uses his midfield partner Cargboat. Dispossessed. Breakers on. Here's Eagle. He's got Micaiah, the only man in front of him. Gone for the early shot, and Adai will just watch that go wide. It was speculative, to say the least, from Eagle. Micaiah was taking defenders with him, so just open up a little bit for him. Just about stretching, couldn't get there. Poked away by Eagle, only as far as Green though. And again Green happy to stretch his legs, finds Akinyemi. All the way through to Ming it comes, good save. Scored Dulwich's first on Sunday, and could well have scored Dulwich's first tonight there. Sanchez Ming, low save made by Elvis Putnins. For Sam Allen here, it's opposite number 8 Kenny Beanie, headed away, and Clunas looks for Akinyemi. He is strong. Zilonka did well under pressure. The best clearance, only as far as Beanie. Now Dulwich try and stretch the defence. Akinyemi's got Ming to his right. Akinyemi goes for the early strike, and held by Putnins. Wonder if he could have shifted it one more to Ming, but he's in confident mood, Akinyemi. Ferguson take again. Towards Achimpong. What a save that is by Putnins. Tipped it onto the crossbar. That's a top draw save from the experienced goalkeeper. Achimpong looks certain to score his first league goal for the club there. Putnins towards him with a really, really good save. Good header by Ferguson. Clunis round the corner looking for Akinyemi. Left his foot on Zilonka, did he? Weatherstone able to find Ming, who's in behind Wren here. Ming's lining up the shots. Easy save for Putnins, diving low. And come back inside to Beanie. Across the Cargo. Nice pass that from the captain. Clunis. Bit bobbly in patches this pitch. Beanie. Akinyemi just inside the penalty area. Tees up Ferguson. Great goal. His goal drought ends. First goal since October for Nathan Ferguson. Dulwich have been the better side so far, and they duly take the lead just inside the half-hour mark. Nathan Ferguson with his 6th goal for the club. Patient build-up play from Dulwich. Came to Akinyemi at the edge of the penalty area. Rolled it off for Ferguson. A nonchalant little touch on it from Ferguson, just guiding it beyond Putnins into the corner. Comes Cargbow away. Speculative from distance from Allen. That's hit the roof of the house beyond the ground there. Long way over. Finally ready. As Ferguson delivers, Achimpong looks to get up. Dealt with by Macaulay, I think it was. Clunis back wide. Ferguson can go again here. Chips it in. Weatherstone's there. Volleyed away. Dulwich keeping the intensity up here. Again, Ferguson delivers. Great ball in. I think it's an own goal. Weatherstone goes to applaud the fans, but I don't think it's his goal. As I say, he's taken the plaudits. Great ball in again by Ferguson. He's scored one and now he's made one. So I'm not sure if it's Weatherstone or an own goal, but Dulwich won't mind. They lead by 2-0. Allen dispossessed quickly by Taylor. Chambers. Dulwich done this well in this first half. Ferguson to Beanie. Taylor again. Lowestoft hadn't had long periods of possession on the ball. Ferguson coming inside. Fancies the long range shot. Always rising though from Nathan Ferguson. He won't add to his goal from earlier in the half. Forward to Taylor it comes. Beanie on Allen. Allen won the ball fairly. Clunis coming in with a challenge of his own. Ferguson. Clunis. Dulwich work rate being good in this first half. Clunis going on. He's through 1-1. This for the century. Clunis! History! history maker! His 100th goal in pink and blue! Just the 7th player since the Second World War to reach that number. Clunish joins illustrious company to have reached a century of goals for the club, joining Yeovil, Everett, Green, Bale, Brown and Connacht. 100 up for Clunish. Dulwich have a third before the break. What a moment in his career. It's an excellent finish as well. Managed to skip his way into the penalty area. Putnam's tried to make himself big. Clunish finds the far corner. Dulwich 3-0 up before half time. Clunish up to Akinyemi. Heavy first touch. Able to turn though. And he'll look to drive forward. Akinyemi, one thought in mind, get as near to the penalty area as he can. All his own work, Akinyemi. Low shot is saved by Putnams. Determined run by Dippo Akinyemi there. Ferguson on his right or Beanie on his left. You fancy it'd be Beanie. Ming's also there. It is Beanie off the bar. Putnams was rooted to the spot, could only watch that as it rattled his woodwork. Well controlled. Back with Weatherstone again, allowed to have time on the ball. Cargboat. Beanie around the corner. Saw Chambers in space. Chambers in the area. Flashes across goal. Clunish trying to keep it alive at the far post. Can't wrap his foot around it. Chambers though, with all sorts of space. No one had picked up his run. Eagle stepping away from this one. In by Hod. Held on by Leacock. Adai holds on to the ball. As the referee giving a penalty here. Well, must have been a foul in there. Referee is spotted. Leacock with the original header was saved by Adai. But Lowestoft have a chance to get on the score sheet this evening. Travis Cole, who scored against the Hamlet at Champion Hill in April in last season's game there, has a chance to score from 12 yards. Adai has kept 3 clean sheets for Dulwich already in his 5 previous appearances. He's going to keep this out. No, he can't. Travis Cole puts Lowestoft on the score sheet tonight. There will be no clean sheets for Dulwich tonight. Well taken penalty by Travis Cole. Right into the bottom corner, his 4th goal of the season. Beanie around the corner. Cargbo, nice pass that from Beanie. There's the full-time whistle. Dulwich go 5 points clear at the top of the table. The damage was done in the first half. 3 goals in the last 16 minutes of first half football, really. They went ahead as Dippo Akinyemi released Nathan Ferguson on the edge of the area, just laid it off to him, and Ferguson ended his long goal drought of 4 and a bit months without a goal by finding the far corner. Lead was doubled in the 44th minute, a low centre by Ferguson, turned into his own net by the debutant Ross Marshall. And then in injury time, at the end of the first half, a moment of history for Dulwich Hamlet as Narin Clunish worked his way into the penalty area and fired into the far corner for his 100th goal for the club, becoming just the 7th player post World War II to have achieved that for the club. It is also worth noting that Elvis Putnams made a fantastic save to keep out Anthony Achimpong in the first half. He was powerless as Kenny Beanie struck the woodwork just after the restart. Then Dulwich well and truly took their foot off the boil, and a late penalty was awarded against them. Seemingly minor infringement in the penalty area, but Travis Cole stepped up to beat Corey Adai to give Lowestoft a goal on the night. So Dulwich, though, 5 points clear at the top of the table. Final score at the Amber Dew Events Stadium: Lowestoft Town 1, Dulwich Hamlet 3.
We know they're a team and a club that are struggling, pretty similar to us as well at the moment. And we started really well on the front foot. First half was pretty good. Could have maybe scored maybe 1 or 2 more in the first half as well. Second half is very difficult, no matter how much you say to them. They're 3-0 up, they know bar a miracle that they're probably going to win the game. And it's happened so many times that they take the foot off the gas and stop doing the right things, and just really make the life harder for yourself, really. So we've seen it so many times, and we are only human, and I think that's what we saw in the second half. Credit to them, though. I thought they were organised, and they left no spaces in behind, and really we showed not enough imagination to break that down today. It's a big pitch, there's a lot of spaces to move the ball, but we didn't do that very well. But on the positive side, we scored three good goals, well earned, really good attitude in the first half. So yeah, we'll leave it with that.
Lowestoft have had to make a lot of changes because of their financial state recently, and they've brought in a lot of young players. Could have been a banana skin kind of game. You must have been pleased with the intensity. You snapped into tackles in that first half. You won second balls very quickly, and you had a lot of the ball. Yeah,
we obviously knew that if we started really well, mentally it would be a good boost for us and hard for them. And we knew their situation, and that obviously they've got a few younger lads in as well. So, like you said, it can be a banana skin, but obviously we started on the front foot. We started positively, scored our 3 goals, and invariably we've won the game really in the first half. So our first half performance really was what we needed.
A moment of history tonight for Naran. His 100th goal for the club. He's just the 7th player since the Second World War to have achieved that. How great an achievement is it for him?
Yeah, no mean feat. Some players actually struggle to make 100 appearances for a club, such as the way people move around from club to club. Naran's been there for a long time. I gave him his debut at 17, and 100 goals is no mean feat. For someone who's not always played up front, he's played as a winger most of the time, and even as a wing back sometimes. I'd say the less of his games have been as a forward, to be quite honest with you. So it just shows how well he's really done over the years. And with a little bit of luck, he's probably unfortunate not to have had an opportunity maybe a few years ago to have played full-time football as a professional. There wasn't a lot in it, but to be quite honest with you, he's still got a good career ahead of him as a non-league player. I think he can play in the conference pretty easily, and he's gone on to show that over the years.
Congratulations on the landmark. How does it feel?
It feels wonderful, man. It's a good feeling. I never started off thinking that I'll reach 100, but I have, and it's a good feeling.
You're only the 7th player post World War II to have done it. Does that make it even more special, knowing that?
Yeah, of course. A lot of talented players have come and played for us, and didn't make it to 100, and it's a good feeling that I did.
Obviously, good win on Sunday. Nice to back up tonight, particularly in the first half. Very good performance.
Yeah, first half performance was good. It's a long drive down there, and I think we started pretty sharp. I think we did get a bit comfortable with the game because we was 3-0 up. But sometimes football matches, you're 3-0 up, you want to take your foot off the gas to get ready for the next game.
Important goal for Fergie tonight. He hadn't scored, I think, since October.
I didn't realise that. We keep encouraging Nath to keep shooting. I thought he took his goal really well. Great finish. And we know he's got the ability to do that. Sometimes maybe he second guesses himself, maybe has another touch when he doesn't need to. But today he took that first time exactly what was needed, and we think he's got them in his locker. He can probably go on and score 3 or 4 more goals to the end of the season. Back-to-back
wins, first time we've done that in 2 and a bit months. Is it important to get on another run like we were maybe October, November time, just to get these wins, string them together and sort of put some pressure on the teams around us?
Yeah, of course. Right now it's a mini league, and we've got 10 games left. We need to win those 10 games, just finish as high as possible.
And moving 5 points clear of the chasing pack tonight, it's an important 3 points.
It is. We know, obviously we understand we've got a lot more, we've played more games than everyone else, but we also realise that points on the board can't be taken away. So if we continue winning games, you know, I think obviously it means that there's a bigger mountain for those behind to catch up, and it means there's less mistakes that they can make. So all we can really do is just keep winning games, try and remain as professional as possible, and see where that takes us.